Alright, this video I want to show y'all my game plan, how I come up with a game plan, because you want to have a purpose for every action, everything you do, because everything you do has a result. So if you want a better life, you got to start creating a game plan for it. When you see on my Facebook status or anything I say, if I say create a game plan, this is what I mean. So a lot of times we all got strengths, right? We all know what we're good at. We need to figure out what we're not good at, and we need to work on getting those better. So that's what I do in my life every single day. I find out what I'm not good at and I want to fix them. So one of my goals is getting my credit score right, because the benefits of having a good credit score is like beyond belief. You know what I'm saying? When you're looking for an apartment, car, you're trying to apply for anything, man, credit helps you out. It's like having, somebody know they can trust you. You build up a good credit history. People look at that. Wow. For me, I used to have super good credit. I used to be pre-approved for everything until I got hit by a drunk driver. Around like 2006, I had so many things in my name. All my bills were paid ahead of time, and then by not being able to work consistently for like 7-8 months, all of my bills went down the drain. Everything went to the creditors. A lot of medical bills and stuff like that. So credit score went down. So this is what I'm doing right now. Looking at my credit score. I don't care if y'all in my business, man, because this is the before and after. I don't know how good this show. So as you can see, I'm on creditkarma.com. I wake up, see where my credit score is. It went up 1 point. I just paid off a boatload of debt, man. I paid off so much debt last week. So it hasn't updated yet. It hasn't updated yet in the system, but when it do, obviously I'm gonna be able to recheck and adjust where I need to go from there. But my game plan is to get my credit score up. That's just one thing that I'm working on. And that lets me know how much more I gotta work throughout the week, what else I gotta pay off. I educate myself on how to build a credit score, how to build your credit score correctly, and what to look out for and be aware of. So this is all a part of creating a game plan. It takes daily effort. That's why I say you got to put 100% into every day. So I work late, I wake up early, and I just keep grinding every single day. Every day I'm making progress. There's no step back. If you don't rush to make progress, you won't have to backtrack. You know what I'm saying? You take your time and you do everything correctly. I want to show people what happens if you live your life with purpose and your intentions is to do everything correctly, but not rush it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I'm working on. My game plan is getting that credit score, because that credit score is a foundation of trust going forward when you're trying to network with people. Anything you need, from loans to just all the things that you apply for. They check credit for almost everything nowadays, and if you have bad credit, it just makes things that much harder. And building a secure savings account, building a secure checking account, building just security overall, because everything that I have in store for myself and my life is so gargantuan. Gargantuan is like just massive, just big. You know what I'm saying? That I gotta make sure all of my foundations are in place and correct. So I'm shooting for the highest credit score I could possibly get. I'm trying to get it up in the green around like 800, 840, 850, where it's just solid, where I just got room to move forward. And it's not hard. You just do the right thing. You pay your bills. You keep the debt low. Limit your expenses. Increase your income. And you'll be able to spread your money around more, and you'll be able to do more things. You'll be able to save more. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I've been doing the last few months. Just hardcore, just increasing my income. I increased my income by like 3-4 times, than what it was. And it takes hard work. It's not nothing easy. So I just want to show people what's possible. And a lot of people make excuses and want to play the victim and say life is hard, but life is hard for everybody. And some people just don't want to make excuses, like myself. I don't want to make excuses. I want to get results. So instead of wasting my time, I spend time educating myself. I spend time applying what I just learned, and I spend time teaching what I just learned. That's how I keep it in my brain. If I learn something, I teach it right away, so it sticks in my brain. sticks in my long-term memory, because the way our short-term memory works, if you don't give it a reason to store it, it's going to discard it. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us is like, we hear all this truth, we hear all this information every day. A lot of people probably watch my videos and it go in one ear and out the other, but it's information that's going to help you get to the next level. You know what I mean? So it's always up to you where you want to take the information that you get, but information is out there. You don't have to stay struggling. You don't have to stay in hardship. You don't have to stay in poverty. You have to grind. That's what we have these abilities for. We have these things right here. We have these things right here. We have a mouth to talk, to speak, to express ourselves. We have a body to keep healthy and keep strong. We can get stronger. So if you're not strong enough, go to a gym. If you're not smart enough, get in those books. Use YouTube. I use YouTube a lot. I use Google, YouTube, books. I talk to people who have the experience I'm looking for. And another key thing before I end this video, one thing that I do every single day is I talk to people, because people have information that I don't have. I know a lot because I seek information every day, but I do not know everything. You have to be real with yourself and admit that you don't know everything, and there's more you need to learn. And I know that, so I seek information from people who have the information I need. If you're in a position that I want to be in, I need to be asking you some questions. Even if it's just small bits and pieces that you're giving me, I could take that and do my own research and learn more and more and more and take off from that. So all the information I have is from me seeking it and just paying attention and always being engaged with what I want out of my life and finding out how to get it nonstop, day after day after day. If you follow my videos from when I first started really making videos consistently, you'll see the progress. I never stop, like no days off till it pay off. A day off is a day lost. It's what we here for. We live a life to grow and become better. I want last thing, and I'm gonna end the video. If you take anything from being in elementary, high school, college, if you haven't learned anything, it's the process of growth and going up to the next level. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, and so on. You constantly grow. If you haven't learned anything, is that the habit of growth, getting to the next level, doing what you have to do to get to the next level in life. And there's always a next level. That's what school teaches us, if it didn't teach us anything else, is that do what you have to do now to make it to the next level. If you don't pass this final exam, you're not walking across the stage on time. You're going to have to go to summer school. Same concept with life. If you don't do what you have to do now, today's work is going to travel into tomorrow, and you will be behind. And you will have to do it tomorrow or the next day or the next day, and you're going to be behind in your life. And when it's the end of your life, once you start getting up in age where you become elderly, you're going to look back at all those missed opportunities you left behind, all the open gaps with regret, and you will know that you wasted your time and you ran out of time and you don't have enough time. And that's crucial, man. Stay focused. Create a game plan for yourself, because have a purpose for every action, because every action has a result. Remember that. Write that down. Start focusing on your credit score. If your credit score is good, start making sure your savings account is up. Have more expenses. Focus on increasing your expenses, limiting your expenses. Don't buy anything right away if it's over a certain amount. If it's over like $200-300, you know, or higher. Think about it. Take a day to think about, do I really need this item? Because a lot of times we overspend, and it's the stuff that costs $600-700, $200, $300, a few $100 end up sitting around our house for years and years, and we never use it as much as it costs. So it was pointless. We could have kept that $300 in our bank account. So no limits, no excuses. All about educating yourself. When you know better, you do better. Peace out, man. Boss Land.